I'm so alone, nothing feels like I'm lonely. I'm Mr. Lonely. I have nobody on my own. I'm so lonely. I'm Mr. Lonely. Yeah, you get it. Alright, we're outside right now. Taking a walk. I'm on my lunch break at work. Hopefully the wind's not too bad. I feel like I should cover my phone a little bit to block it out. Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna wait for this wind wave to hit. Man, it's windy. All right. Listen to the sound of those leaves. The sound of the wind blowing and brushing these leaves together. The sound of the wind going. On your guys' end, it's probably way worse. All right. Is it gonna stop? Oh, there we go. Peace at last. Oh, I spoke too soon. All right. Anyways, so this video is gonna be about loneliness, because nobody wants to feel alone. And we're in a weird world these days now. Like, we got social media, and social media does not help in the cure to loneliness. I mean, it's like it does, but it doesn't. I mean, yeah, you can find friends online and makes the world a lot better, but at the same time, you also get to compare your life to that of other people's, and you get to see things they're doing that you wish you could do, relationships they're in that you're not, which sometimes can feel pretty isolating, pretty lonely. I think everybody's biggest fear, besides most people with their fear of spiders, is probably loneliness, being alone, dying alone. There's this video, or there's this movie that said every living creature on this planet dies alone. It's a little depressing. It's kind of true if you think too much about it, but at the same time, it just is as it is, you know what I'm saying? But loneliness is interesting, because, hold on 1 second. Because there's often times where you feel alone, but you're not actually, you know? There's people around you that care. There's people around you that are there for you. You know? It's gonna look like I'm watching a YouTube video. Okay. So yeah. Loneliness is interesting. I know my biggest fear. My biggest fear is for sure being alone. And I can see that, especially with these dreams I've been having recently. Almost every dream is about getting into relationships. I'm just gonna quickly pan up at the sky, get in my car. This is my whip. Okay, all right. Now that there's no more wind, almost every single dream I've been having recently has something to do with relationships, and it's very interesting because of it. And even though when I'm conscious, my conscious self keeps telling me, hey, you don't really want relationships. Like right now, you just want to be yourself. Like you want to learn more, you want to grow. I want to make sure I'm actually pursuing my passion, because I feel like if I get a girlfriend, then I'm going to be distracted in a way, which is messed up to say. I'm just not good with time management, and that's on me, which is one thing that I'm hoping I can do, is I'm hoping that I can manage my time and get it better before I actually go and get a girlfriend. So I think that, yeah, it's needed. I need to spend time alone right now. You know what I'm saying? But subconsciously, if what has been happening in my dreams is exactly a reflection of my subconscious, then I'm craving a relationship, which is not surprising. I mean, I've been wanting a relationship since elementary school. Like, I've always wanted to be in a relationship, and it's not surprising to me why I'd be having all these dreams about being in one. But yesterday's dream, this is why I'm making this video, is yesterday's dream was a lot different. Yesterday's dream, I actually got, there was this girl in the dream that was giving me all these signs. She obviously wanted to be in a relationship, and I just told her, I said, hey, no, I'm not wanting a relationship right now. I actually, like, I'm wanting to be alone right now. Which is crazy, because, like, okay, this is, it's how, like, oh, how do I just, waking up from that dream made me happy. Like, literally, waking up from that dream showed me a reflection of, okay, I genuinely don't want any relationship right now. I have things I gotta focus on right now. And I don't know, it's just been so rejuvenating, freeing to feel that way. Because that's like one worry that's just out of my mind. Because I'm thinking that love waits for you to let go of love for love to actually get you. Let me reword this better. Love waits for you to stop waiting on love. And that's when love happens. That's when love shows up. That's when things occur. There's going to be a whole video on love, and you guys are going to see it. It's going to be probably one of my best videos. It's going to be amazing, and I'm really excited for it. Because that one's actually going to be edited. It's going to be really good. I can't tell. I think it's just the reflection. But, like, yeah, it's just my lips reflecting. But it still looks, I don't know. That is the spotlight theory that I just became a victim to, where I'm so self-conscious about whatever this little white speck is on my lip, even though it's not actually like a problem. I'm like self-conscious of it a little bit, and that's because of the spotlight theory. If you guys don't know what the spotlight theory is, so every single one of you guys are in first person, okay? I'm in first person right now. So to you guys, I might be an NPC, and vice versa. You guys could just be NPCs to me for all I know. You know, we are the center of our own universes. So that's the spotlight theory, is little things like this little stain that I have on my shirt. It's like gone right now, but it was right there. That little stain earlier today was incredibly visible. Oh my gosh. I was looking at it, and I'm like, everybody's gonna notice this, everybody's gonna care. That's the spotlight theory at play, because honestly, the only one who notices your flaws that prominently and actually cares about your flaws is yourself, because that's just, you're the center of your own universe. So everything that every little thing about you that might make you a little bit like unsettled or worried about how other people are going to view it generally is not true. Because I even told I even told Donald this today. My friend Donald, he went, and I told him about it. I'm like, this is literally spotlight theory at play, bro. Like, this is literally, because I've noticed this stain. It's all that's on my mind. And I was like, but I bet you guys never even realized it. And he was like, yeah, no, that's something that, like, I never would have realized if you didn't point it out. It's just one of those things. People probably wouldn't have really realized the little reflection on my lip if I never pointed it out. That's the spotlight theory at play. Anyways, back to loneliness. Feeling alone is not a bad thing. Like, it's not not even feeling alone. Being alone is not a bad thing. Being alone is honestly, it's a really good thing, and we should value it more, you know? I think we should stop worrying about relationships because life will unravel the things it needs to. Eventually, you're gonna find somebody who actually loves you, who's somebody who cares, and that's just the way life goes. So when you feel alone, enjoy it, because who knows? You know, when people get married and everybody's just like, oh man, get ready. I honestly think it's probably because, like, they're no longer able to have really any free time with themselves. I mean, it's basically like spending time with your other half 24/7, which isn't a problem, but I mean, I know from a past relationship that spending time with somebody 24/7 is so draining. Like, there's some people I wasn't able to do that with. Like, there's some people, like, when you genuinely love, it doesn't matter. But when you, well, okay, I guess even then it does matter, because, like, everybody needs their time apart. Every successful relationship's gonna need, like, not a break where you guys break up for just a little short period of time, but, like, an actual, like, moment to do your own thing. It's important. It's a essential factor in a relationship that's successful. But yeah, I'm trying to see if there was anything else. I know I brought up my subconscious and that dream, and, like, yeah, that dream I went and I told the girl I want to work on myself, and then I was like, but you could go, like, for my friend John right here, like, go for it. And then my dream fast forwarded, and we were in a dining hall, and we were all just sitting there, and it was me and my friends. We were all just sitting there, and that girl was going around to every single guy, and I'm like, damn, I, like, low-key dodged a bullet. But it was an interesting dream, that's for sure. But I just like that I was actually able to use that dream to reflect what's happening in my current everyday life. Because for the last last week, I've been low-key depressed, because I've been just thinking, like, wow, I really want a relationship. I really want somebody to be there for me, you know? But, doesn't matter, because, again, love waits for you to let go, and that's when it'll happen. That's when it shows up. You literally find love in unexpected places. It's not even finding. It comes to you. It's like when you lose an item, right? The more you look for it, the less you'll find it. Like, the longer it'll take to find it. I swear that's how it works. The more you look for an item, the longer it'll take to find it. And the other day, I've been searching. I lost my AirPods the other day. I was searching for my AirPods for days. Genuine days. I was like, bro, I can't find. And eventually, when I was just like, I finally was just like, I'm giving up. Like, I'm just gonna hope it comes to me one day. My sister goes and, like, she comes into my room one day. She sits down on my bed and we're talking. And I'm like, yeah, I've been looking everywhere for my AirPods and I lost them. Like, I don't know where my AirPods are. And I looked right down. Like, I don't know why. I just looked down at the bottom of the bed. Guess what was there? Bro. My AirPods! I literally searched everywhere. I searched the corners, the crevices. I searched every part of my bed. I flipped the mattress. I literally took off all the bed sheets in case it somehow managed to find its way somewhere I don't even know. And I searched my closet. Why it'd be in there, I have no idea. All my dresser drawers. I searched my car. I searched my workplace. Like, I was like, my headphones are gone. They're gone. And before you guys say, why don't you use the Find My app? It doesn't work for me, because what I have is what people like to call an AirPod mismatch. So basically, I guess me and my friends may have switched one single AirPod out and put it in, like, I might have his left or his right, and he might have my left or my right. One of the two. I don't know. Maybe it's my AirPods all along and my thing's just bugging out. But because of this one AirPod mismatch, when I lose my AirPods, Find My doesn't work. It says Well, your AirPods don't exist. What you mean? It's there. I just don't know what's up with it. But anyways, I think that's pretty much all I have to say on loneliness today. Enjoy your time being alone, because honestly, like, there's times in your life where you're gonna wish you had that time, you know? Being around people is absolutely amazing, but it's so socially draining. Sometimes. Not always. There's some people who boost your social battery. There's some people who drain your social battery. And that's just life, you know? That being said, I hope you guys have a fantastic evening. Have a great day. Expect more videos. Expect the quality of the videos to get better. I feel like my public speaking has been getting better. I ran a little bit in loops, but not a lot. I mean, I looked at the camera. That's important, because last video I did not look at the camera very often. My eyes were literally darting around everywhere, but that's it. That's just the way to go. You guys have a fantastic evening, and I'll see you next week.